Karen Greer. We begin with that breaking news. Just minutes ago, the nation hears from President Trump as he responds to an Iranian missile attack on U.S. military forces. CBS's Skylar Henry actually joins us live from the White House with the very latest.
Other European nations, Russia and China, should abandon that 2015 nuclear deal with Iran. And as you mentioned, the president spoke a few moments ago covering several topics, including nuclear weapons, saying that the country will never be allowed to have them as long as he is president. Now, the president also said that Americans should be grateful and happy, and that Iran appears to be standing down. President Trump spoke to the nation about the ongoing conflict with Iran.
As we continue to evaluate options in response to Iranian aggression, the United States will immediately impose additional punishing economic sanctions on the Iranian regime.
Iran launched more than 24 ballistic missiles at Iraqi air bases hosting the U.S. military.
The American people should be extremely grateful and happy. No Americans were harmed in last night's attack by the Iranian regime.
In Iran, crowds chanted, "Death to America," while the country's supreme leader called the attack a slap in the face. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei says the missile strike was a response to the U.S. killing of a top Iranian general.
They tried to introduce such a man as a terrorist. These are unfair, unjust Americans, liars.
The Ayatollah says Iran wants the U.S. out of the Middle East, but stops short of calling for more attacks. Democratic lawmakers say they are still considering a resolution to limit President Trump's ability to wage war with Iran.
The fact that they use weapons that we could detect and give enough leeway time for our men and women to run to bunkers is a good sign. So I think the president at this point should take that as an opportunity to de-escalate and potentially, keep us out of war.
Administration officials are back on Capitol Hill today, giving lawmakers classified briefings on Iran. Iranian missile strikes. The FAA barred U.S. carriers from flying in Iranian airspace, citing heightened military activities. So Americans will be watching to see if and how Iran plans to do any sort of response moving forward. Maribel?